Hey everyone, and welcome. I am playing this Festivus team match, although I'm not the organizer, so I had no influence on the team names or anything. But there you go. We're gonna play a team match on Festivus, and I just realized that my head is too big. Let me see if I can move myself. Ah, that's better. Okay. And one heart, two clubs, and I think I'm supposed to be two no trump with this hand. Because I have stops in both pointed suits, and yeah, it should be like 12 to 14 or 18 plus. I don't have 18 plus, so I'm gonna pass. And our opponents are from Estonia and Estonia. I think this is uh, our opponents are not random or at all. Our opponents are bridge lovers, and we are from the bridge-based forums. So yeah. So I will need to uh, count tricks and things like that. I have 4 tricks in diamonds, plus 3 in hearts is 7, plus the ace of spades is 8. So maybe I need to duck this, and even duck this twice. No, I can't. So I will need to lose 2 clubs and a heart. So that implies that I need to. All right. No, the problem is I can't play on hearts at all. So all I can do is lose. I can't play on hearts because they're getting away my entry. Um, so if I take this, play on clubs, I can make if somebody has two spades and the ace king of clubs. But if that's true, I might as well duck it again. I mean, it's not. This could be a doubleton king queen as well. That would be a good case, but it's not. So spades break. Um, Spades broke. That's a good news, but how could I convince them not to take the ace king of clubs? And it's also not a thing like sometimes in 3-no trump you have these situations in which you can sneak one trick through, but I can't see how I'm gonna. Oh, well, now I managed to sneak it through, but well, this was just a defensive error, or indeed it was. The ace king was in the same hand as the last spade, but like a good player on a good channel would explain to you why you're supposed to play diamonds clubs from one hand as opposed to another. But well, this is not one of those channels. But maybe this is an early Christmas gift. One day before. 2 more tricks. Okay, that sounds about right. That was 11 tricks for bridge-based forums. And yeah, that was just a mistake by Mr. Circle here. Miscounted something or ducked out of habit. It very often pays to duck the first trick just to see what's gonna happen. Not sure, but we'll take it. So my partner is Weinberg, who's Kachong's friend, and I've played with him a few times. Definitely a good player and everything. Well, also sometimes comments on his videos or sometimes on mine. And now they're going for 3-no trump. 4 hearts down 2. Funny that you got to 4 hearts. So now you can see also the okay, Jack of Spades lead. I just wanted to say to introduce to you the other table. Phoenix and Solia Boy are we're playing Utka, so this is encouraging. Phoenix and Solia Boy are from Estonia, and I think Phoenix is also watching these videos sometimes. So so I have 13 points. Dummy has 11. And partner showed me 1 already, so that would mean that my partner is completely out of points. Yeah, so now I have to start counting tricks and other nonsense like that. So if I could so I know exactly that Declare has all the rest of the points, right? And my partner played high-low in diamond, so we'll just take that to mean he has an odd number. It's really like playing with a real human being really adds to the excitement because now you can also look at the signals and so on. So, I mean, first thought I would have is, well, I'm just gonna throw these 2 clubs and then try to set up spades. But of course, the issue is it will not just be 2 discards. If my partner has, well, it's true. So like partner played high-low. If he has 3, then Declarer has 6 diamonds. And it doesn't matter what I do because then he has 6 diamond tricks and 3 hearts are 9. So that's not an issue. So my partner would have 5 diamonds, which would mean Declarer has 4. In which case he has, well, I'm guessing 4 diamond tricks if he didn't play low to the 10. 4 diamonds plus 3 hearts is 7. Plus the ace of spades is 8 only. So that definitely looks good. But I still have obviously a problem with hearts and spades because so I need to. Okay, now we will see. Okay, so Declare does have six diamonds. It's kind of a silly 1-no trump overcall, but I mean you can't. Beggars can't be choosers. No, that's not what that expression means. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gonna be a lot of tricks. Well, I will need to. Okay. 6, 7. Clubs. Even sure. I think I have to get rid of one of them. Of course, nobody promised that he has 15 points. but it definitely looked like it. Okay, so it will be just 10 tricks. I think there was some kind of something that he could have done, but he refused to do so. So this should be a push to really have 25 points together. 4 hearts? Okay, so well, yeah, I mean, I understand, but it's just 1 heart. It's always just a question of what you actually do with strong hands. Like with the like what does 1 heart mean? Does it show 4 or does it show 5? I think it should show 5, but yeah. Now I can bid like hearts and hearts again. Like sorry, 2 hearts and 3 hearts. It should show a game forcing hand with 5-5 in the majors. We just agreed to play Gip style without the crazy jumps to slam or without the crazy stuff. For clubs, should show some kind of a good hand for hearts with a club cue, but I don't buy it. I don't want to play slam here, and I think I have good reason. It really doesn't look like a slam hand here. Or yeah, because so the point is he could bid 3 spades with a spade preference. For 4 clubs shows um, logically it shows heart fit. So the other table keeps playing 4 hearts, and this table keeps playing 3 no trump. And this is surprisingly difficult hand. Well, I mean, not difficult, is it? It's just taking as many finesses as possible. There might be some kind of a weird thing with a if hearts are like 4-0, maybe I would need to be careful about spades, about losing like 3 spade tricks and not 2. But well, hearts are not 4-0, so worst comes to worst, I can always rough 1 spade in dummy. Yeah. Actually, this was pretty stupid because I'm playing imps and I should have played ace of hearts and another. Um, it's pretty silly. Okay, well, I'm gonna play the king because maybe he refused to underlead the ace. So that was maybe not good logic, but I should have played ace of hearts and another to avoid this spade ruff, which they might have been able to arrange. He did have the queen, uh, but actually the stiff was in north, so I got a bit lucky here. But I can't claim here because there's no more trumps. Lucky push here. It's not a push. 4 hearts. First-handed. They were supposed to play 4 hearts, but okay, so 5 clubs. Well, 3 clubs shows both minors. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, okay, I can see that. From 3 clubs, then 4 clubs for the majors. That makes sense. And Paul Gibson and Hyperon is Dennis from Belgium. I've seen him around. Okay. So the bridge-based forums is leading by a little bit. Okay, so for people who are not celebrating Festivus, um, well, first of all, you should go and watch the Seinfeld episode again. And I'm not going to bid over this one diamond. Of course, I would if clubs and spades were reversed in one way or another. Let's say, of course, if I had king queen sixth and jack fourth in the clubs, then definitely. But also with just simply jack 10 sixth and king queen of clubs, I would. One spade, I would probably do it against Gib or whatever, but there's really no good reason of doing that. And I have an interesting lead problem, but before I, I get into that, I should say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year or Happy Holidays or whatever we're doing. Um, the question is, should I lead a spade or a club? It is Jack 10 9. On the other hand, it is King Queen 10. But I'm going to go for the club lead because, well, my partner had many different, well, two different opportunities of bidding something in spades. So I don't think he will very often have five spades. Let's try this Jack of clubs. And wow, that's... Okay, well, that wasn't very clear that two diamonds is just based on these diamonds. The five is again encouraging, but I'm afraid. Okay. Now all I can do is discourage hearts. I can't encourage spades. And I mean, if he's playing it like this, then my partner definitely has the ace. Um, does he have three? My partner has three diamonds to the ace. He does. It's just a question of the ace of hearts. So if he has the ace of spades, and we can beat it now. Weinberg, that is. If he has the ace of hearts, then no matter what he plays, it's gonna be fine because Declarer will never have enough tricks. Um, so Declarer clearly doesn't have any club tricks, other than maybe two. Mm. First trick went to the king, right? Yes, and unfortunately I can't encourage it with a better card than the 8. Although maybe I should have... If I throw the king, what does that show? Okay, so... But it really doesn't matter, because... Oh boy. Yeah, that would have been logical, but oof, that's really bad. I should have been down one. It's awful. How did it go there? King of spades, yeah. It's down two. Yeah, it's got king of spades. Down two. I'm not really sure why it's down two because you're taking the four spades and the ace of diamonds, but it's down one. It's just some kind of I really don't have a bid over three hearts. The king of diamonds. And these three hearts apparently show the invitation 10 points. Is obviously not very common. I wonder if I should have overtaken it to play back the 10 of spades. I don't think that really matters. Hmm. Unless this is really from a double tone. Not so. Would have been too late because I'm not going to give him the trick. So now I have apparently three tricks, right, with the ace of clubs. Well, that's pretty clear. I could play the 10 of spades, hoping that my partner has the ace. Um, but then again, yeah, it's also true. So he has four spades. So I mean, that's really the simplest way of beating it now. If my partner has the ace of spades, well, he doesn't, but the other way of going would have been to play the ace of diamonds and hoping for yeah, hoping for this position. The queen of hearts being in my partner's hand. It's a bit silly. It is a little bit difficult to gauge what's going on because of like double and one heart are both kind of wide ranging. Against my spade switch, no, no. Obviously, every time something doesn't work, you have more and more explanations on why you shouldn't have done it. That maybe this there is a spade trick anyway. My partner can take eventually. I don't need to take this. Partner has, there has 5 4 2 2, as far as I can see. Five hearts, uh, four spades, two diamonds, and two clubs. I'm going completely crazy here. But it doesn't matter what he has. He can just play normal. Oh, and I'm going crazy. There was no, I miscounted. Of course, diamonds were 6 3 6 3 1 6 3 3 1. So there was no over roughing whatever. No, actually nothing I did here mattered. And finally we push a board. It's always good. And this is a balanced 11, and this is not a GIP tournament, so I don't automatically open them. Now I have photographic proof of that, and Finally, we push a board, so that's good. Two hearts. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually an interesting hand, but I should just bid two clubs. It really describes my hand pretty well. Or should I bid two no trump? It really depends on what North bids. If he bids like one spade, I could bid two no trump. Though maybe one no trump is also enough. If he passes, maybe two clubs is best. Let's try that. This should still be inverted. Maybe I have a super maximum for this, but it's also kind of like I need a lot of like the hand itself is a bit soft, so I need a lot of help from my partner to make game. But maybe, yeah, two spades. Well, I have three card support, so this is a good way of showing it, I think. But maybe four spades would have been already okay. We are red and white. Free spades leaves a bit more room for exploration. So we could be playing here a game in 4-3 fit, which might play very well. And let's try that. So he can't be forced in hearts, and I have a diamond stop. And we should be able to set up club soon. Well, it doesn't really seem like it matters very much what we play. And interestingly, they had 9 hearts together, but nobody bid any hearts ever. And is there a smart way of playing this for this club suit for no loser? I don't think so. It's just a question of you can you can pick up queen third in south, but not in north. Really that simple. And we are going to make 11 tricks. The same 11 tricks as were available in. No, actually, 6 clubs. 6 clubs making. Yeah, 6 clubs is making. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 6 clubs you make it because get rid of this. Sorry, this heart on the fourth spade. And this diamond you can rough in your hand. So this is a 12 count. An automatic 1-0 trump overcall or opening in game tournaments, but going to bid it normally and just bid 2 clubs. It's really just definitely good enough for this. Also decent suit, but also like a decent opening. And not 5-3-3-2. 5-3-3-2 is really a lot different from this hand. Three diamonds. Well, I think I've said my. We're really not going anywhere here. Like 4 clubs here should show some confidence of making it. But we've annoyed them enough here, I think. So East opened this very nebulous 1 diamond, and South, being a past hand, had to figure out whether or not he should be looking for a major suit fit or whatever he's supposed to be looking for, and we we made it already quite difficult for him. Now the only thing is here, like this is a typical situation. I mean, actually, there's several ways of handling this. I think Ace of Hearts and another is something that might look tempting, but ultimately it's a bit defeatist. Like normally, Declare will win that in hand, set up diamonds, and then just go to dummy with the last heart, unless my partner has some kind of a great hard stop. Alternatively, I could try to play a club now immediately. That could force dummy to rough and take out an entry. I don't know about that. Spades could be obviously good. My partner has, yeah, maybe, yeah. I'm actually not 100% sure, but this spade looks so urgent. Like, I don't know, it looks so obvious to play the spade queen. Hopefully my partner has the jack as well. If not, then he might think I have it. So, yeah, that doesn't look very good. But that was the best I could do. Well, the 10, yeah. Switch to the 10, really? And if he starts on trumps now, I might need to duck it a few times or something like that. But the thing is, we need a lot of tricks here. So we need like three three more tricks. But so my opponent is, oh yeah, I just figured out that my head is obstructing the whole scoreboard or bidding here. Um, Probably not something I will repeat. Weinberg is thinking about something. I don't know what. Of course, I'm not supposed to be noticing this, but sitting here doing nothing, so as well think about that. Another club rough. Now what? Does he have like? Did he have just a stiff queen? No. Quite sure how to interpret all this. Did he just count to 9 tricks and had enough of this? I can rough this. Should I? Is there something to be said for roughing with the 8? Maybe. Didn't think of all the various trump permutations. No, wait, yeah. So my partner had the last diamond. It's actually also very weird. Very weird. Hmm. Maybe I can rough this and play the ace of hearts or something, but my partner can also play a heart. Not sure. If he plays a heart, I take with the ace and play the queen of clubs. Clearly, I haven't thought all the various heart combinations. I wanted to say that it's a weird line that declared took also the weird line in terms of bidding because yeah, I guess declare still has a spade, and that's the point. Now if the queen comes, I over well, I play the same thing no matter what, and now play the queen of clubs. My partner's also out of clubs. And now we can. Oh yeah, he can draw trumps and so on. Yes, it's like down three. It somehow came to this, but I lost track at some point. Three hearts plus one. Yeah, it just also like it felt like a weird line. Yeah, I think he should have played very, very quickly to yeah, just to draw trumps because he has his diamond suit set up already. basically, unless they're 4-1. And it's true I can try to force dummy with the ace of clubs, which I didn't do. So yeah, it was just a weird thing, this double and then three hearts, because it felt like the South should have like a completely different hand than what he had. So like double, it's true, it kind of shows both majors, but then over three diamonds, he refused to pass and he wanted to show three hearts. So I thought maybe it's like 5-4 or 6-4 or something like that, and it's very hard for me to place him with a hand accurately. Okay. In the meantime, I can look a little bit what happened here. Five clubs plus one. Yeah. Board six. Okay, I can also look for a better place for my head. I can. It. Yeah, I guess this is the best one here. On the bidding box. Here you also have. I mean, obviously there is a logic to all this. So I mean, nobody made this interface, this BBO interface, so that random people can make YouTube videos about it. I can make it wider like this. This. I can make this cropping smaller. Wait, my hair. Yeah, fix my hair. Important. Make it a bit. Yeah, something like this. I don't know. Because you want to see the score as well. You want to see also the all important commentator dude. Then I don't know. If I make this a bit bigger, can't really see the bottom of the screen. True that I can put it on the other side and then I have more room for my head. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, in the meantime, he took 8 tricks, and it's still a good result for us. For some reason, the other table went down 3. That's kind of a big swing. Maybe I should have been paying attention between River 1 or Trump. I don't have anything to do. Actually, it's funny because we agreed to play Gibbs system unless it's retarded. And the question is, does Capellati qualify for being like the stupid part of the system? I would say definitely yes, but the question is, would he? Uh, yeah, he was also wondering. This kind of this unwritten rule that if you're in a pickup partnership, you're allowed to discuss system as long as I'm asking my partner what the system is, and then I have to abide by it. The two hearts is natural. It would be really confusing otherwise. I would have passed no matter what, but yeah. And Mr. EE, actually EE is the first two letters of Estonia, so it's Eesti, Eesti. I think I don't know how to pronounce it. Um, so that's where it comes from probably. And 132 is well, it's 11 twice times 12. So there's a logic behind it. You see it in some. Wow. Okay. Two hearts and four clubs. Well, I have a heart preference. So this is like has a big hand here. Um, and I have a crap hand, complete shit. Uh, Queen of Diamonds is kind of the highlight of my hand. Well, it's not. My and we have small chance of making. He's got 17 points, and I have 3, so that's 20. That's 20. So South has about 5 points, so he could have the King of Diamonds. You could have like this. You could play this kind of funny line with taking a finesse against the heart 10. I think it's a little bit silly, so you could do better just to play Ace of Hearts and low to the Jack, uh, and then finessing clubs. And then this you should probably take with the probably roughing with the Ace would have been better. Roughing with the Ace and then King of Hearts, low heart to the Jack, and then retaining an entry to the 9 of Hearts in case the 10 of Hearts falls. If hearts are 4-1, you're done. You're down no matter what. Um, yeah, but of course, like I gave away this hand. Which one? This one, right? With the yeah, this typical problem. Hand 4 was typical greed because I didn't want to release any clubs at all. Should have discarded at least like if I start discarding high clubs, I show that I have the King of Spades. Um, like I led the Jack and then I lead the 10, and then I discard the 10. If I had led from King Jack 10, I would discard the King of Clubs because that's the card I is kind of like the unknown card. Now the Jack of Spades, I think, serves to. Of course, if they insist on diamonds now, that's gonna be a rough slot. But they're just gonna play some spades, and that will also tell Weinberg about some points. And now this basically tells him that the king of clubs is offside. So maybe could be the stiff stiff king, but he just played for a missed defense here. So you know, also legitimate chance, some sense. So just play the spades uh, to see how the points break. It could have been interesting to play the way I suggested to rough with the ace of hearts. Let's see how this will score. It's also a push, but by now the forums are leading quite a bit. Did I actually manage to get all the way to saying Merry Christmas? I think I did, but just in case, I will say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We've had this already. One club, one no trump, and I also had a 4-4-4-1 there, and then South had a long diamond suit, but this time my partner has the long diamond suit, and I have nothing to contribute here. So if double was penalty, I guess I could do that. It's likely going down to hearts, but I wouldn't bet my life on it. The three diamond bid is a little bit Disappointing from my point of view, but of course I haven't seen his hand yet. He definitely doesn't look like my partner is very strong. It's two diamonds, it's just competitive. I would have passed it. And three diamonds is also just competitive. Well, definitely we have a diamond fit. So we have quite a few holes there, but we're gonna take five diamonds and three aces. That would be eight tricks with, and the king of hearts is nine. There's a double finessing position in spades, which you should probably take, and then take 10 tricks. So, in other words, losing two diamonds and the spade. But this jack of diamonds is ominous, but of course. Okay, so it was jack 10. The king of diamonds is still out. And now you can just take the double finesse in spades. I had 14 points. Weinberg had 8. That's 22. So that's about 15 is 37. So North has 1 to 3 points approximately, out of which we've seen already something. Weird, Weinberg didn't take the double finesse, but I think he just knows that both spades are onside, so 8 now. And he's right. So 11 tricks actually. 10 tricks. Misled by the claim. And another push. Well, this one on Trump is also something else. Just okay. I think I will stop commenting on bidding from my opponents because it will never end. And is this a weak raise? Probably. It doesn't look like a mixed raise, and I don't even have a mixed raise here. Three clubs and three diamonds. One of them should be. Oh wait, one club is strong here. Strong. So 17 plus. Yeah, I mean, of course I know that, but it's just like, oh yeah, yeah. Let's just alert. Two hearts and 8-5-3-2. Well, I guess I haven't seen it all yet. I mean, this is something you don't even see in Robot Tour. But okay. Where at the same time it is Festivus, so supposed to air my grievances. Do we have kibitzers? Yeah, we have a bunch of kibitzers. I guess the point is they've finished playing already a long time ago. There are my friends. Don't look at the results. 6 hearts. Okay. We'll see. I'm happy with any. Yeah, I just realized that, of course, the one club was strong, and then everything else was. So about the mixed race. So, but can't. Guess it means qubit in Estonian. I don't know. One club, one spade, two diamonds. If both of them were natural, okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't see how anything matters what I do here. Well, clubs going on diamonds could be an issue. Am I solving a club guess? What would it mean for me to be solving a club guess here? If I return a low club? Well, first of all, the points. So for this club to cost would mean declare has like ace third and like what? Ace third, but six. Ace third, but like five diamonds. Doesn't seem likely. So this didn't work, but diamonds going on clubs. That for that declare needs like two. I don't even. So in tempo, looks nice if he's playing the jack. But I guess he's got them all. Or does my partner just wait around for fun? Beta for what? What the heck happened here? Okay, club. Yeah, we know that. Very likely Weinberg has the ace of diamonds because otherwise he really just overcalled with the queen and out. Well, we've seen the queen now, but okay, so this will be one diamond on the club, but ah, that's amazing. Really, the diamond went on the club. Is that really the only way that it can cost like the diamonds going on clubs? Really funny. Okay, so now just back to business. Two spades. And what am I supposed to do now? Is three diamonds forcing here? I don't think so. We'll just have to double, I think. Double maybe. Okay, well that makes it easy. Then I can bid four, but of course we might be missing slam here, but I'm happy that we found game. Well, this is the right strain, or at least. And we did miss slam, so unless this gets roughed, we miss slam. Or well, spade hearts could be 4-0, but they're not. So I'm gonna whatever. Let's just throw trumps first, and then so so it's a festival of miracle, I guess. They beat us from yeah, we were leading quite nicely, but I don't know. I don't know. That's 4-11. 4-11. I don't know. Some people might lead the ace of diamonds, but it's also like a crapshoot. But I did play this club on general principle. Like, oh yeah, the diamond doesn't go on clubs, but clubs can go on diamonds. General principles are good as far as they go. But how far do they go? Okay. Do they say that? But yeah, so I'm gonna upload this, and then I don't know when I come back. Probably I won't be uploading anything. So everybody enjoy their holidays, whatever you celebrate. There's something in there for everybody, I think, with at least New Year's or whatever. In Board match, we would have won 5-3, but not Board match, and they got there when it counted. Insane leaves to Yeah, yeah. That's what we agreed not to play. Don't play insane leaps to slam, as Gib does. But well, our opponents weren't bound to this rule. So there you go. And yeah, so happy holidays, everybody. Happy solstice. It was actually yesterday. or the day before, depending on where you are, I think geographically. But UTC, it was December 22nd, 4 a.m., I think. But the main point is now everything will just go better and better with the solstice. Reborn, not reburned, reborn. So so there's cause for joy and everything, and the slams are good luck with your insane slams, and Festivus is slowly finishing. I think by the time I upload it, it will be already 24th. So thanks for watching, and we see you next year. And I need to find a button. Yes, I found the button. Happy New Year. Have fun. Don't drink too much, or whatever you want to do. And see you in January.